Today I'm going to be tattooing on Marlon, all right, you ready? Who is a fellow sailor. We spent a few years stationed together on the USS Virginia. We're going to be doing a lion on his forearm today.
Sailors and tattoos is kind of like the age-old thing that growing up you see all these movies or pictures of all these old sailors that had, you know, their beards, and they always had some type of tattoo to signify something that they went through.
When you think of sailors, especially back years and years and years ago, they all had tattoos. If it was a sailor, it was like, almost, where's your tattoo at?
Sailors are the ones that brought tattooing to the Americas, and it used to be like a badge of accomplishment you'd wear.
I came in the Navy with one tattoo on my shoulder, and now I have 14.
I lost count.
93.
93, wow.
Kind of helps me tell my story. Just about every tattoo that I have has some type of meaning, whether where I got it, whether what country it was in, what port I was in, a stage of my life or my career that I was going through, which every tattoo kind of tells a story.
I had I won't say a rough life, but trouble time. So this one was the first one I got in the Navy, this full sleeve, arm sleeve here. And it was just kind of to symbolize, you know, the things I'd gone through in my life, kind of trial by fire type stuff.
I joined the Navy in '67, and I got tattooed that same year, and that was rites of passage for sailors. My first tattoo was this eagle. I had to sell a pint of blood to get it, and a half pint of whiskey, and then I had $10 left over. The tattoo I wanted was 12. This was 8, so I got this one.
Sailors are real big on traditional work. So there's a lot of sparrows and anchors and clipper ships.
Each swallow is to signify 10,000 nautical miles at sea.
A fouled anchor is a rating symbol for a chief petty officer. 2 stars is a master chief.
I have my rate tattooed on my hand, and so when I shake anyone's hand, there's no mistaking that I'm a sonar tech.
I have screws on my elbows. Okay, I'm a machinist mate, and that's my rating symbol.
I've pulled into a few countries, and in every country that I've pulled into, if we were allowed to get a tattoo in that port, I would almost make it a point to kind of get a tattoo in that port. Got the skull and crossbones. I was in Portsmouth, England. I got the mermaid when I was in Turkey. The Viking helmet I got while I was in Norway. So it kind of helps to, you know, piece together my journey around the world while I've been in the Navy.
I picked tattoos that meant something to me. I'm proud of every tattoo I have. I'm not ashamed of any of them, and I wouldn't cover any of them up.
I think being in the service, it's just one of those things, like, you know, sailors are sailors. They're going to be tattooed, and they're going to drink and smoke and do all those things that the Navy doesn't want you to do.
It makes us who we are. If you come in and have a good attitude and you're a very positive person, tattoos shouldn't define who you are. It just helps create the story of who you are.
All right.